Roll the clip.
Saucy Santana is receiving some backlash. You understand? He done messed around and upset the black female community, which we know that is the last group of people you want to piss off. Because of some remarks that he made to a young lady. I don't know, he's holding some kind of auditions or something like that. And the young lady walked in. She had her natural body, and she had a natural face. She was a good-looking young lady, and she came in and Saucy Santana was just like, no.
I ain't even got no bad. She had no BBL. Her makeup wasn't done. Like, what are we doing?
So like the need a BBL?
Yeah, like they ain't got no BBLs, no mink lashes, no lace wigs, no nothing. She just came out and said,
Now social media.
This is dip now. And the reasons behind it was because the young lady didn't have a BBL and she didn't have any makeup on. So it was an immediate no. It was an immediate no. There is no love for the natural beauty of a woman. We know there's a whole lot of things out here nowadays that's very unnatural. I ain't getting into that. Not gonna get into that at all. But for him to be like, no, you ain't got no BBL, you ain't got no makeup on, it's like, no, she's an all natural woman. She just walked in as her natural self, and she was not an unattractive woman. She was good looking, but the standards of today, ladies, according to Mr. and Mrs. Santana, you got to have that BBL. You got to get up under that knife, and you can't come in there with your natural face that the Lord gave you. You got to come in here powdered up.
Yo, what's going on, my good people? Welcome back to Roll the Clip TV. I am your host, Roberto. As a matter of fact, my brothers and sisters, I am going to step in the role of Uncle Roberto today, Uncle Robert. So this gentleman, Saucy Santana, I don't know. I don't really know who this individual is. I always like to just add this caveat. I am 52 years old, so I don't really know a lot of these younger hip hop artists or dancers or whoever the hell he is. I have no idea who he is. And I also want to prelude all of my commentary by saying this. To the right of me, I'm going to roll a clip of my beautiful wife who's all natural from head to toe. I am grateful for her life. I'm grateful for her choices in life. And my wife and I have had this conversation 1,000 times about the choices that women make. As a matter of fact, my wife is very women's empowerment. If you go to her TikTok, her Instagrams, she's always uplifting women. My wife does endless counseling sessions for women across America who inbox her. So if there are any women watching who need some help or some assistance counseling, you guys go ahead over to Most Beautiful Inc. on TikTok, send her a message, or Instagram, send her a message. So I'm going to be rolling my all-natural queen. This gentleman, Saucy, Spicy Santana, whatever, Mrs. Santana, whatever it is, I don't know what he wants to be called. Nevertheless, for the sake of this video, I'm going to say let's just say Santana, so I don't get in trouble with my brothers and sisters. So he body shamed some young lady who came for a audition and said that she had no BBL, she had no makeup, she had no this, she had no that, and so he turned her away. Like he was offended that this lady didn't go under the knife before she walked in front of him. My brothers and sisters, this is a little offensive because let me just go on record. No man, heterosexual or homosexual, has any right to tell a all natural woman, a biological woman, what she can, what she should or shouldn't do with her body, or body shame her for what she did or did not do with her body. We have no rights to that. See this all natural beauty right here? I ain't got no rights to that. I'm blessed to share. I'm blessed to partake. I'm honored that she shares, but I have no rights. As her husband, I have a right to protect and to cover, not judge, criticize. And we've had this conversation before. My wife is very pro natural. Whatever God has created you to be, enjoy and be that. for some reason, we live in a society now where instead of going to the gym and working out, women want to go under the knife. As a matter of fact, I watched a reality show. I think it was T.I.'s reality show back in the day. His wife and a group of friends were hanging around the house. They were talking about T.I. was trying to get them to work out, and one of the girls made a comment like SHIT, I ain't working out. I'm gonna just go get a tuck. Like, that has become natural in our society. And so some of the women who have put this kind of gentleman in power to judge and to criticize, now he's turning that back on them. And to be honest, with you, I'm only talking about my boo. And I know my wife is going to do a reaction to this video because this is her thing. And I'm gonna post her video on Roller Clip also because I'm sure she's going to have some stuff to say about this one. But I don't know what happened to us as a society. Natural is okay. And see, it's funny because we get, you look at these magazines, you look at social media, and because women can go and get surgery because they have the money to do it, we're forgetting about the damage it causes all the young men and the young women that are growing up in this culture. See, in my day and age, we took our asses to the gym. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? That's 100% all natural, baby. You see that gun right there? That's 100% all natural. And so we have lost the sense of what God has created us to be in and of ourselves. And so we got these Snapchat filters, and we got these social media filters, and these TikTok beautification filters. But what happened? You see this all natural beauty right next to me? I thank God for her. I'm preaching about this, y'all. Anyway, I'm a little offended, fam. I'm a little offended. I believe that more women should stand up. More women should stand up and begin to shut conversations or gentlemen like this down. How dare he criticize someone when he is not even? Nevertheless, I'm not even gonna go to my brothers and sisters. Shula King made a very, 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 very good point. Be careful who you applaud. Be careful who you put in power, because at some point in time, they may turn that power because they think they have some authority over people's lives. And that's just not true. My brothers and sisters, let me just say this to the young people watching. The way God made you to be, it's okay to be that way. Listen, I got a big forehead, fam. I got to live with it. When I was younger, I had big ears. Now I got long hair. Well, now my hair was longer, y'all. See there? Well, I showed that before. Anyway, my hair is growing again. God blessed me with muscles all over the place. As you can see, I got to live with that. My wife loves it. As long as my wife loves it, that's all I care about. I love the way my wife is. She ain't got to change a damn thing for me. I appreciate the woman inside and out. And in this culture, we forget about the inside. We forget about the inside. See, we look at all of these social media things and this gentleman, calling this young lady out. But there's a young girl watching this who's going to aspire to be X, Y, and Z one day. And it starts at home. We have to begin to teach and educate our young people. Hey, look, it's okay to be you. You don't have to add you don't have to put a wig on, no weave. Listen, even my brothers, you don't have to put no, do you call it weave when it's men? Cause I see on YouTube a lot now, like even the men getting the wigs and cut down and make them flat tops and stuff. Hey, listen, I'm not saying not to do. All I'm saying is we got to go back inside, and we can't do all of these things to make ourselves feel better. Then they happen, and then we feel like shit. That's all I'm trying to say. If we're not happy with ourselves internally, there's nothing else outside of us that's gonna make us feel good. I don't know if I drew my point across, y'all. I'm a little bit offended at this. Whenever my wife does do, if she does do a reaction video, I'm gonna post it because this is her thing. I'm just offended that we have a man making this kind of comment when it's absolutely okay for us all to be exactly who God created us to be. Thank you for checking out Roller Clip TV. I'm your host, Uncle Robert, today. Do me a favor, fam, and subscribe. Peace.
Bye.